everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here. Not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the second-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Buckeyes offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And here he comes, the quarterback. All eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity, and that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass, it's Sims. And that one's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. Just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
So Oregon narrowed down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk. But what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players. Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Grab behind the line. It's Cook. Brought down at the 2. After the catch, the offense close to punching it in.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Ducks will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Here we go on 4th down. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. It would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner trying to create good field position. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Ball handed off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Looking to throw. It's Sims. Running back grabs it on a screen. They finally get him down, but a solid gain on that screen pass. Good call there. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. Cannot even make it back to the line. The return team does a great job snuffing it out and stopping it. That fooled absolutely no one. They were all over that. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Handoff from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Cannot escape it, down he goes.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
And he takes this from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets you started on the next drive. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Moving past the 25. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball to 31.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the 1st quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run it here. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Handoff to the back. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. And the same runner's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Sims. Running back has it on the screen now. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
The offense 2 for 2 on third downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Good job for the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down mark. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And he knocks that one right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's got it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. First down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They look to throw it here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. The defense showing blitz here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. This time it's complete. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Incompletion makes it second and short. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Ducks looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Launching one to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, you put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Now and the coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Motion now from the tight end. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. Looks like one more play here before halftime. To throw, it's Sims. He's going to take another shot right here. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he's going to launch it deep again. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. 2 quarters down in the Big Ten Championship. A couple of incredibly worthy teams battling for their rightful place in the history of this great conference.
The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Now it's second down here. Tailback with another carry. He's found some room at the 45. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory down at the 49. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30. And the Ducks looking to keep this drive rolling. QB decides to keep it here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's caught. It's McCord. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. It's a draw to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Physical run breaks through a tackle. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's past the 25. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. The 30. Inside the 10. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
I really love
love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. Get the ball in his hands, and you better...
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Gabe moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense is still clicking.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He steps out of bounds at the 26. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Quick throw out left, complete. Breaking ankles with the spin move. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
But how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Just trucks the man. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. On 3rd and goal, they've got to cut into this big lead. Probably 4 down territory. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. They'll try to run this one in. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. Important 2nd down play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the result is going to be a safety. So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll boot it away from the 20. Fielded at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last time they had it going, they got stopped on 4th and goal. They got to put that behind them now. Put together something here. They're going to scramble now. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Sims. He pulls it in for a big gain. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Quick throw caught on the left side. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 1st down here for this offense. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock. But these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play every yard.
all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Now we run a draw play. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. So